Well, welcome, Cancer. We have a reading for you. It's going to last from mid November through the end of December, so through the end of the year. Um, this is for Cancer, intelligent, crafty, and strong willed. One of my best friends in high school was a Cancer. I miss her a lot. Okay, so I'm going to do a 12 card spread. We'll start up here, and I'm just gonna make sure that you can see the cards. I thought this was a better idea than looking at me. Maybe I'll get it set up one day so that you can see everything, but including me. But at the moment, what I have is not working. Okay. Once I get this done, we will. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I've got close enough. Where am I a bit squinty? There we go. Okay. The first card is Nine of Clubs. Wish fulfillment, right at the start. Wish fulfillment. Um, your your hopes have come true, and this is kind of you're kind of jazzed about this. This is like really cool. Things are going right. You know, even though we're in Mercury retrograde, things are still going really well. You've had some really lucky breaks. So at the moment, I mean, this represents you. You're a happy person, very happy. So in the second position, we have the King of Cups. He's really a very empathetic king. This could be a person you know, but he's what's the word I'm trying to get? He's supportive. He's very tolerant, and this is um, in your financial kind of area. So I don't know if you have someone helping you with your savings or with your investments, but he's very competent and has a lot of empathy. He's emotionally balanced. That was the word I was looking for. So he's a grown up, and he's helping you um, with your money. Um, the third the third card is circles of support. It could be success as well. Um, it's it's this is leaning towards communication. So I guess you're keeping up with your friends, or you're reconnecting with friends. Um, you're communicating. You're maybe doing plans for the holidays. Um, it sounds like, look, there's a little pumpkin down there. I hadn't noticed before. There's an orange, so it depends on what time of the year. It doesn't really matter. It's going to cover it. Oh dear. Um, but this is always a nice card to have, because you know someone's got your back, and that you won't be alone. You'll be able to hang out with, whether this is your neighbors, people you work with, or your family. Um, this is a nice card to get at this time of the year. The next card is the six. Oh, sorry, this thing's falling in my chair. The Sixth of Pentacles. Yeah, money related. It's related to your needs, and people have different needs. Here we have someone who needs help, and someone who's giving help. And so again, that kind of fits for this time of year where you can help out with people when you can, and maybe hang out with your friends at the same time doing the same thing. Maybe you can all go together and maybe volunteer somewhere. Here we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords. It's fives are all difficult. This is theft and bullies, people of taking things from you and whatever. It this is leaning towards you're not I don't know if you're losing friends or you're working so hard you're losing them, and they're giving up on you. It doesn't quite fit with bullies and theft, but it's you're losing people in some way, and it could be maybe because you're working too hard, or you've just changed, and the people around, you're not living with your tribe. But there's a bit of a block here, where you're really not being able to have as much fun as you have in the past, because the people you did hang out with, they're doing something else. So that's like the only low we've seen so far. The sixth card, look at you on your horse, coming back from battle. You've won something. You've had a good, maybe work's been really good. Maybe you've had some injuries, maybe, playing sports or whatever, and you're starting to recover and you're feeling good. You're feeling like you're getting back on track. Also, work might be a little bit easier. I don't know. It doesn't seem to fit with that. Or maybe it's like the people at work are the people at work, and you don't see them outside of work. But that's a good one. You're feeling good. You're feeling accomplished. You're assessing the year, and it's going to end on a good note. So the seventh card, this is wow, you've got choices, and they look like difficult choices. And it could be choices, for work or for relationships. Potential for business stuff. But it's going to be really difficult. And I think at this point, don't rush. This looks like some serious decision you have to make. And so take your time and do not rush with these things that are related to work, business partnerships or romantic partnerships. You need more information, is what I'm going to say. You need more information. So now you get the Hierophant. That's he's a Pope figure. I was trying to say Taurus. He rules Taurus, which is earth and down to earth, and they're kind of sometimes could be boring for a Cancer, but in this position, This is your personal transformation. So this is telling you that he's traditional. He's, it could be, like a pope or some religious person, though this isn't really a religious card. But it's following, I guess, the older paths. It's oh my gosh, why am I getting tongue-tied with this? It's convention, conformity. It's traditional things. And so with the holidays coming up, I guess it's, it's time to celebrate with everyone. Maybe you don't like the holidays, or maybe there's some things coming up that you're just over. And so that you can still hang out with people, still have fun, just give a little bit, and stick with conformity, and you'll have some fun. You'll have some fun. I feel strongly that you're just over it. I mean, you don't have to put up a tree or lights or something like that, but it's like just hang out with people, drink eggnog, or have a pint or whatever, and have fun and relax. Maybe it's the relaxing side that you need to focus on. Okay, well, look at this. You got the sun. So the sun, what's this? This is the 9th card. This is all about, the position is all about spiritual growth, and the sun is just happiness and joyful outcomes and success. So, be careful with your choices here for business or friendship, and just don't be a weirdo, be conventional. and things will really turn out really well. This is such a good card. And if that wasn't good enough, you've got the Magician, which means you can manifest into anything. You can do whatever you want. And this is, and it's leaning towards your career. So I don't know, with if you're in a place where they do end of year reviews, your review is going to be off the charts. It's going to be fantastic. This card gives you the potential to, increase your salary, or move up into a higher level within the company, or even just move to another place and get a better, higher paying job. This is really nice. It's related to the kind of the cards. It gets stronger as you go through the cards. So still pay attention to the Hierophant and the Sun. You've had your victory here. You've been doing well. You just don't be too quick to answer questions or choose certain pathways until you know more. Maybe until you realize how well you've done this year and how well you've improved. And even if it's not work, it could be you've lost a lot of weight, or you had surgery and you're actually back to normal. This is, it could be recovery, but also it is really career, your reputation, and how well you've done this year. So the 11th card is walking away. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you're sad and you're walking away. There could be something that you used to do and now it's kind of not related to the lifestyle that you have. And so you're just walking away. There's no need to do this anymore. And it could be something like a second job, and you did so well, you're going to get, an increase in money, in income, and you don't need to do that second job. You don't need to be the Uber driver. Um, that's how the end of your year is going. It's quite amazing. And then this is the 12th card, and this is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, he's what's the word? He talks a lot. Okay, so swords are all the truth. So this is a message with the truth. It might not be the truth you want to hear, or it might be the truth you want to hear. This is actually leaning towards just reviewing your life or reviewing the year. I don't know, it's not something I would have done. I know some people do this, but it feels like this is kind of just a review. This is what's the word? Not an awakening, but it's so much has happened in the last few months, and you're ending on such a good number of cards here with definitely career. It's like it's telling you to just kind of be truthful with yourself, reassess where you are. You've already decided that you don't need to do this other thing. You can walk away, or it could be the job you're in now. You're going to walk away because you did so well. You're getting a new job, but this is almost like plan for next year. Plan for next year and be really truthful. Be really realistic, because these last few cards have been amazing, and even you started at the beginning is fantastic. So yay for Cancer. You guys are gonna kick ass soon. Anyway, I hope you like this this horoscope and reading. If you did, please give me a like, maybe subscribe, and I will see you in the future. Thanks. Bye.